play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and fans and fantasy football owners might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight.
Makes the
great
score.
start. Great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent. Operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside
the Lions
the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First get on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do.
It's a pickup of 6.
That's exactly what they were
Brings
after
up second
offensively
and
to
4.
get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Another one for Gibbs. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
And that gives the
Gain of
Lions
11
the
on the
first.
play. First
You
down,
want to drain
Lions.
some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Like 20.
To the air on first down. Here's Gone. And that's going to fall incomplete. So they wanted to get it right back to it after that run, but no luck on that throw.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
180. Maverick. 76, kill him. 76, Super 1. What's that?
Off to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Isaac to Small.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
120. Value 3.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have their second interception of the season.
Goff's pass. Intercepted.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early running route.
And he's taking out the balls as he gets it down to the red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one.
Yards.
And that's going to give the Vikings
And
the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
The ball carrier.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Come on. Set, go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Check. Bronco 80. Check out.
McCarthy throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terry Arnold has it. And the Lions take over on his fifth interception of the season.
They'll take over first and
Well,
10.
how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He's going to be set out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
Again.
They get 22 on that one.
First down,
and that'll be
Detroit.
first down, Detroit. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
34-yard line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
We go.
From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
Jameson Williams.
That one nabs him 33 yards. And you said it downs too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
180. DC. Let's go right here. Attack.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after a 6-yard pickup. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Brought down
this one goes for 3 yards.
It's
and
a
that
gain
gives
of
the
3.
Lions the first.
First down, Lions.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
The tackle made
They
by
come through with a
Rayshon
nice gain of
Jenkins.
10 and a first down.
It's a gain of
Kate,
10.
I know you can see that
First
smile on
down,
my face
Detroit.
as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Gibbs, the ball
They
carrier.
followed by a little bit of a possession. The defense getting better on that line.
A loss of
You
a
know
yard.
exactly what
Brings up
term I think
second
of in a
and
spot
11
like this.
at the
Sticking his
Vikings'
face in the
14-yard
fan.
line.
Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. He still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates noticed.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the
Complete
sticks.
to Amon-Ra St.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Getting the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call
It's
defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Cut. Right 20. Right 20.
On 4th down, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to Amon-Ra St.
Lions
Brown.
parlay the interception
Touchdown,
into
Detroit.
points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
The kicker
Great
on 40
opportunity to find a
extra
touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
He was taken down by
Well, that
Kirby
doesn't net a
Joseph.
first down. You get yards
10
like that in the
yards
run
on the
game,
pickup.
you will
It's
take it
second
in the
and
NFL.
inches at the 44-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Saving the ground with Jones. And that short gain is enough to set it down.
A gain on
That's
the
certainly
play.
a spot where you could be more
And the
aggressive, Kate, if you
Vikings
want to take your
first
shots.
down.
And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will
First
take
and
the
10
safe
at
play
the
first when they get it
44-yard
from time
line.
to time. No 3rd down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
On play action now, McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Intended for
Great play
Justin
defensively there
Jefferson.
to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's
DJ
exactly
Reed
right.
there
Active hand and
defensively.
aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Tiger, 19. Bronco switch. Bronco, go.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. He still has room inside the 30. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Reichert on for the point
lining
after.
up for the extra point.
Extra point sent
The
right
kick
down
is
the middle.
good.
And the Vikings
Makes
break
the
that
score
tie and now lead by
Vikings
7.
14, Lions 7. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end
The
zone
Lions
for a
take over
touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong
Gibbs,
direction.
the ball
First
carrier.
play set down behind the line.
Jonathan Grenard
Hey,
on
I'll
the
never
tackle.
forget walking into the Hall
It's a
of
loss of
Famer
a
Dwight
yard.
Freeney's meeting
Brings
room
up
with those
2nd and
defensive
11
linemen. The late,
at the
great John Tierlink,
34-yard
his
line.
coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Tighten up. 17. Attack.
Here's 2nd and 11. Downfield is fine, safe round. And another
Complete
safe
to
hit at the end of that
number
play.
14.
Oh,
Up and
baby,
Ross,
but he
safe
hangs
round.
on through it. Still able to
A
get
gain
that
of
first
31
down.
yards.
The analytics
And
are
the
pretty clear.
Lions
It's
first down.
hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
180. Listen. Tiger. Hey, 5.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Sam
Gonna
Laporta.
have to wait a little longer
Incomplete.
for his first catch of the game.
Leads to
And that'll
2nd
bring
and
up
10
second down.
at the 35-yard line.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Now you want. Hey, step 180. 14. Maverick. Harbaugh. Go get him. Attack.
Play action here with Goff. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but
Intended
just
for
couldn't make
Tim
it happen.
Patrick.
It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Looking for his wide receiver
Josh
there.
on the coverage.
So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cut. Hey, 12. Tula. Hey, Shell. Cornell. What?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 15.
The end result there, 15
First
yards and a
down,
first.
Lions.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Lions looking at 1st and 10.
Hey, lift. Can I? Wait, 5. 12. Yes, sir. Attack.
Again, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs.
Cross pass.
And he'll go down
Complete to
here at the 16.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Kid, I
4
don't know why
yards
every
on
once
the
in a while
pickup.
I get these little flashbacks,
Second
but a
and
little play
6
like that just
at the
flashes me back to the
16-yard
preseason,
line.
my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
What's that?
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit.
To Sam
The
Laporta.
Lions earn the
Touchdown,
chance to tie
Detroit.
before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that
The kicker
pitch,
on
and it
for
was
the
just
point
second
after.
nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him
The
down
Vikings
inside the
take
30.
over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Nineteen tight. Check out.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Abraham Mason complete. He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Jordan Mason.
Now we're going to
A
get
gain
an
of
offensive
9
timeout.
brings
That's
up
their
2nd
first.
and 1
As they'll
at the
meet and decide what to do
37-yard
on
line.
this 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. Get up.
From the 37. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go
J.J.
down. The
McCarthy
Lions got him.
By Aiden
That's going to add some
Hutchinson.
distance onto this
It's a
upcoming
loss of
3rd
a
down.
yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Okay, break. Warriors 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain. Minnesota spends its second
5-yard
timeout here.
gain on the play.
And they still have one in their
That's
pocket
good
for what's
for
left of this half.
Vikings. 1st down.
You know, before the snap,
1st and
you
10
know,
at the
right before the
40-yard
snap,
line.
you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10.
J.J. McCarthy sacked by Tyler
Unfortunately,
Williams.
the Vikings stay
A big
calm.
loss
They
on
were
the
able to
play.
get to it.
Brings up
Crisis
2nd down.
averted. They keep possession. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they're going to bring him down
McCarthy's
just
pass
beyond the 30 at the
complete to
31.
Jordan Addison.
Now the Lions calling
Brings up
timeout. Their
3rd
first.
down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready?
And the Lions thinking pass here. Dime package, third down coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go!
McCarthy to throw it. Has a big spike to Anderson. Somebody's finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
A gain of 17 yards.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On the ready.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Go! Head for 11. Head to 60. Head to 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
McCarthy throwing on fourth down. On the move, headed right. They'll make a pick for it on the ground. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff off the play action. He puts some juice on it deep. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to polish after his second interception of the season.
Goff's pass.
And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Second and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
60 Eagle.
Going on third, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. That one's caught by Jefferson. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jefferson.
The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Went after trying good by Reichard. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Like 20.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass brought in. And stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down,
Sure seems
Detroit.
like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Value. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Isaac to Slaw.
Yeah, these in cuts
10
maybe aren't the
yards on the
hardest
pickup.
throws from a degree
It's
of
second
difficulty,
and
Kate,
inches.
but it does
At
take
the
some courage as a
42-yard
quarterback to
line.
throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
76.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Broken out wide as the defense got to him. That's an
Intended
incomplete
for
pass.
Sam Laporta.
And this is why
Incomplete.
scouts talk about a player's
Mackay
cruising
Blackman
speed.
on the coverage.
You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Goff now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose,
Intended
incomplete.
for Amon-Ra St.
Brown
Brown.
getting it to Amon-Ra St.
Incomplete.
Brown. And that leaves them with a decision to
Fourth
make on
down.
4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Like turbo.
Quick throw inside. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard
Complete
line.
to number 14.
They hit him for 5
Amon-Ra
yards
St.
on
Brown.
4th down and get the successful
A 5-yard
conversion.
gain on the play.
They like to say it's
And
about the
the
Jimmies and the
Lions,
Joes. I
first
think that's
down.
about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Like 20.
Goff on 1st and 10. Porter pulls it in along the sideline.
Cross
And
pass.
he's taken out of bounds
Complete
as he
to
gets it
number
down near the red
87,
zone.
Sam Laporta.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the
A gain
chains
of
reset.
14.
To the line
First
we go.
down,
They're set
Lions.
1st and 10.
180. Seventeen. Turbo.
Throwing again. It's gone. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And this one does not go far.
Complete to Amon-Ra
That's a
St.
pretty
Brown.
similar result to a first down
It's
run
a
play.
pickup of
Moves it
3.
forward,
Brings
keeps
up
you on
second
schedule,
and 7.
makes second and third
At the
down a whole lot
21-yard
easier to
line.
manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. He's going to throw again. Goff. Pass complete to Slaw. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 10.
Nice to see that connection,
First
that
down,
chemistry
Detroit.
working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Turbo.
Enough to get from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackle
Hey,
made at
that's
the
a run that's
9-yard
home on
line.
the stat sheet.
A gain
But if
of
you see
2.
a bigger play on the
Brings up
ground later
second
on,
and 8.
it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hardball. 180. Super one.
From the gun, Goff. The back's got it. Touchdown, Detroit.
Cross pass. Complete to
The
Jameer
Lions
Gibbs.
can tie it up after hitting
Touchdown,
Peter in the
Detroit.
3rd. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra
So they
point.
punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either
The
way.
kick is good.
That one right down the
That
middle.
ties the game
And the
at
Lions
21
tie this
apiece.
game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
46-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Vacates quickly left side. He's hardly won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. That's some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend?
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
A short little pass into some yards after catch.
First down.
And the quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Check, go get him. Go get him. Check, go.
Jones tries left side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end.
Number 33, Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
You know, that's a good run right
He
there.
was brought
Keep the
down at the
offense
26.
on schedule. If he can
A
average
gain of
that
4.
type of yards
It's
per
now
carry,
2nd
this
and
guy's going to be
6.
more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Jones once more. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard
Aaron
at most.
Jones, the ball
Ryan
carrier.
Branch getting there for the tackle.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hut.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Reichard connects there.
The kick
and they take it back the lead.
Makes the score.
Kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We're good. At 180. What's that?
They go play action with Goff. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jameson.
Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
What? Block 20. DC. Set.
Off to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
Intended for basic to
That is so rough. Incomplete.
Jack Fox in
You're going to
formation
sidelines,
for the
you're going to look
Lions.
at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Baby, there's way too much behind
The
that kick, and
Vikings
he
take
knew
over
it. That's
first
all
and
the way
10
over the end zone for a
at their own
touchback.
20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial
Jones
tackle.
on the
Stops
carry.
made for no gain on that first down
Malcolm
play.
Rodriguez on the
I know
tackle.
from the position of the
A
quarterback,
loss of a yard.
sometimes you hand
Brings
that
up
ball, you
second
put it in the
and
belly of the
11
running back,
at
and
the
you send him right
19-yard
into
line.
the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
McCarthy now. Blitz coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 19, Tiger.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still
It's
enough
a
for that
gain of
1st
8.
down.
And the
Hey, Kate, they don't
Vikings
rightly care
first
who it's going to go
down.
to in that situation. All they really
1st
care
and
about
10 at the
are the results on
35-yard
3rd down.
line.
And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this crowd moving.
Trying to make it happen,
Jones,
but
the
no
ball
luck.
carrier.
This goes backwards on
The
1st down.
tackle by Jack Campbell.
This is one of those plays that
It's
I
a
wish
loss
we had
of
the
2.
huddle mic'd up,
Brings
Kate,
up
because I
2nd
can
and
assure you
12
that offensive line
at
in their
the
own way
33-yard line.
is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19 Lions.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
McCarthy's pass.
Now he
Intended
already has
for
himself one
Justin
interception in his
Jefferson.
game, partner. And throws
Incomplete.
like that are going to find him
Coverage
another
by
if he isn't
Kerryon
careful.
Arnold.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Gets him on the out route. And then a brilliant player off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
A
That play
gain
good
of
for 17
yards.
on the 1st down.
And
I'm
the
not sure how this
Vikings
defense let
first
that guy
down.
slip through him like that. On 3rd down,
1st and
nonetheless,
10 at the
he took that
50-yard
snap as an
line.
opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now it came up the middle to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he
Aaron
met. No
Jones
gain on
on
that
the
1st down
carry.
run.
Tackle
One
made
thing I
at the
can say positive
49-yard
about the
line.
execution of that play,
A gain of a yard.
is at least he didn't
Brings
go
up
backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll give left side to Jones. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Jones.
With 9 on that play, and
A
it's
gain
enough
of
for the
9
first.
yards.
That's the type of call
That's
that
good.
offensively,
For
man, it just
Vikings,
builds so much
first
confidence. I don't even
down.
think they were looking to get the
1st
first
and
down.
10
Just
at
get
the
to a
40-yard
manageable 3rd
line.
down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ready.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Check. Panther. Set. Go.
Mason gets it on the counter.
Jordan
They shut him
Mason,
down on
the
this
ball
one. They get him
carrier.
behind the line, and that
Brought
should
down
push him out
behind
of
the line
field
of
goal range.
scrimmage. A loss
This
of
is
2.
one of those
Brings
situations,
up
Kate, where
2nd
I
and
watch the
12
body language of the
at
running back,
Lions'
because it'd be very
42-yard
easy for him to
line.
raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he hits that 25-yard line before he is sent out.
A gain of 17
goes for
yards.
17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a
Good
Vikings.
offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their
First
personnel.
and 10 at
They
the
know where they wanted him.
25-yard line.
They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after that.
Mason will try this one with the gut. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
That does not show up on any
It's a gain of
explosive
7.
stat
Brings
sheet,
up
but let me tell you,
second
Kate,
and
that's the
3.
real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Mason on second down. No luck there. Ran that one
Mason,
right into
the
traffic and went
ball
nowhere as a result.
He's taken
It's going to be
down at
third
the
down.
17-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Looking to throw. It's his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much.
It's a
He
gain
got it.
of 8.
That's all that matters. Sets him up with a
That's
first and
good
goal.
for a Vikings.
Play like this,
First
that's
down.
exactly where you want to
First
get him the
and
ball. Right on
goal
the
at the
outside,
9-yard
where he's
line.
got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready up.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
On the run here. It's Mason. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the
Jordan
ready to bring
Mason,
him
the
down.
ball carrier.
Okay,
He was
all
brought
right.
down at the
There's a little
8-yard
progress
line.
on first and
It's
goal.
a gain
You
of
keep
a
it safe,
yard.
you push a little
Brings up
closer.
second and
now
goal.
you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Mason again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end
Mason, ball
zone.
carrier.
So a timeout
He's
comes
tackled
in.
at the
Looks like the
7-yard
defense
line.
using its first
A
to
gain
stop
of
this
1
game as
yard
we
on
get
the
close to
play.
our 2-minute warning.
It's now third and
Maybe
goal.
one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
He's back to throw. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point.
Good.
And the Vikings make it a 10-point
Makes the
ball game.
score Vikings 31, Lions 21. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
What hell you want? 76. Come on. 76. 76. What's that?
Here's Gong. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Jamison Williams.
And that one goes for a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the
and that'll
play.
be first down, Detroit.
And the Lions first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Cut. Hold on. Wait, 20. Turbo.
To the air on first down. Here's Gong. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
St. Brown.
They get 37 on the play.
yards.
And that That gives the
First
Lions
down,
the first.
Lions.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
You ready to spin? What's up?
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught for a score. We are not done here yet.
The Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal.
Makes the
We'll
score.
tie this game in the fourth.
31. Lions 28.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets to the 25,
The Vikings
but
take
not
over
much further
first and
before
10
going out.
at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
I'm not lying. Go! Panther 60. Take off.
Another run for Mason. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results.
Mason,
Fought
the
for
ball
that
carrier.
one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of
Williams on the
scrimmage.
stop.
A
A gain
timeout
of a
taken here by the
yard.
Lions.
Brings
That's
up
their
third
third.
and 7.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Oh yeah, DB, let's go! Come 19! Come 19! Liking 18! Go!
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't
McCarthy's
matter. It's
pass.
incomplete. Fourth down
Intended
coming
for
up.
Jordan Addison.
You never ever, as an
Incomplete.
offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you
Avante
really don't
Maddox
like them
on
on
the
third
coverage.
down when you throw into tight
Ryan
coverage like
Wright
that.
in
Got to
punt
manufacture
formation
a better
for
look.
the Vikings.
And the punt team gets to this one at the
The Lions
17-yard
take over
line.
first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Cut! 180! Cut!
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Like 20! Cut!
He'll look to throw it. Racing down the left side. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out
A
just
gain
short
of
of it.
33 yards on the play.
That one nabs him 33
And the
yards and a
Lions
new set of downs,
first
too.
down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's St. Brown working the sideline. Complete.
Complete to
And he gets this down
St. Brown.
inside the red zone before
Out
going
of
out.
bounds at the 18-yard
I
line.
know I can sound like a
It's a
broken
gain of
record when I
9.
talk about
Brings up
timing
second
and getting the
and a
ball out
yard.
on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
70. Cut! Like 20. Like 20.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard
Cross
line.
pass. Complete
Nice
to
pick of 11 there,
Jamison
Brock, and
Williams.
they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal.
You know, it sure seems
Detroit.
like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Like 20. Maverick.
Gives down from the back. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup
The
now on
tackle
second
made
and
at
goal.
the 6-yard line.
Lions really
It's a
moving
gain
with a
of
sense of
11.
urgency. Clock
Brings up
keeps
second
running.
and goal.
Gives again. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a
Jameer
couple of
Gibbs
defenders
goes
there.
down.
Nice pickup.
Stop short of the goal
Brings it
line.
alive.
Hey, kill. What's that?
Looking to throw it. And he's got it. He pulls in a
Complete
game-winning
to Sam
touchdown with
Laporta.
almost no time
Touchdown,
left.
Detroit. The kicker on for
Absolutely
the extra
clutch
point.
score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one winds up as a
The
touchback,
Vikings
so they're going
take
to have
over
one
first
final
and
snap
10
to work with.
at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And his first look is incomplete. And, see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Jackson's
and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the
Flowers.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
My ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would then go to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
A gain of 19
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now Jackson. From right side is complete to Andrews. His tight end.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mark Andrews with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that would not returnable.
The Vikings
not
take
by a
over
long stretch.
first and
over the
10
back line of the end zone,
at their
so that's
own
going to be spotted
35-yard
up
line.
at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Bison. 60.
Here's McCarthy. And this is incomplete.
McCarthy's pass Intended for T.J. Hawkinson.
And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary really developed into
line.
one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Hawkinson.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
J.J. McCarthy sacked.
Van Noy in there to drop it.
It's 4th down.
And boy, got a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, that's all.
Jonathan
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Jackson's pass
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
At the 10-yard
this drive
line.
started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at
So
the
that run
5-yard
gets them
line.
about halfway
A gain
home.
of 5.
Yes, now 2nd and
Brings
goal.
up 2nd
The
and
end
goal.
zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for the Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Tyler Luke
for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And it's
His
good.
kick
They
is
jumped
good.
out here to a quick 14-0
Makes the score
first quarter lead.
Ravens 14, Vikings nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 30. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, middle.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Vikings take over
so
first
this
and
is
10
something we didn't see
their own
all from this
16-yard
offense in the
line.
victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Get this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, giving 14.
Vikings. First
You can
down.
almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
McCarthy's pass.
So the completion goes for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Pickup brings up second and
things
4
around before the snap.
at the 36-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hawkinson. Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as he gets this out past the 40.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy is set to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the Jefferson. That's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
McCarthy's pass
And the Ravens are going to
intercepted by
take
the
possession
Ravens.
as they've got it
They'll
at the
take over first
42-yard
and 10
line.
at their
CD,
own
I know it's just his
42-yard
second
line.
year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, started to run by Mitchell. And he's going to ball his way
Mitchell, the
forward
ball
to the
carrier.
48.
Tackle made
Got
at
a
his
nice chunk there on
48-yard
the first
line.
down run, and it's
It's a
second and
pickup
4.
of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll get it down here
Mitchell,
to
the
the
ball
43.
carrier, taken down by Jair Brown. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is caught.
Jackson's
And he's going to be
pass
out of bounds
complete
all the way
to
down
Zay
at the
Flowers.
2. So close.
First and goal,
It's
Baltimore.
a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Derrick Henry, the ball
Back to
carrier.
some of the great goal
Touchdown,
line bruisers of the
Baltimore.
past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. And then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tyler
he's
Luke
looked for the
on
extra
for
point.
the extra point.
A PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Check out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, Biden. Shut up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
On play action, McCarthy escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of first at about the 21.
A gain of 3.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Ryan
So
Wright
on 4th
in
down,
punt formation
Ryan Wright
for the
on the punt
Vikings.
for Minnesota. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ball game.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've got troubles on our own right.
Makes the
we still
score.
made a play
Ravens
right there
21.
that could change the course of this
Vikings
game.
7.
Great job delivering.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not
Derrick
on the sidelines to
Henry on
run
the
him
carry.
for very long.
The tackle made just shy of
you'll get him
midfield.
next time.
A gain of 14.
All that that stuff just
First
goes right
down,
out the window.
Ravens.
You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he tries to
Henry of the ball carrier.
He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Hey, report!
Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Jackson's pass.
And they'll get this
complete
down to the
to Zay
42-yard line.
A gain of
And
10
not all
yards.
spectacular
And it's
catches are
third
the result of a
down.
pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
DC, ready?
And the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run through with Henry. And he won't get there.
Henry again, the
They
ball
stop him
carrier.
a few yards short of
It's
the
a
line to gain.
turnover on down.
Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They can't even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Incomplete.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to
Malachi
says the exact
starts
same
on
thing.
coverage.
When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then,
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights.
Good.
And they're back within a
Makes
touchdown
the
at
score.
21-14.
Ravens 21. Vikings 14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go
The
as it
Ravens
skips through the
take
back
over
of the
first
end
and
zone
10
for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. First and 10.
On the carry.
And trying to push
Brought down
forward,
back
but
at
he
the
is going to be
32.
stuffed up in the backfield.
the running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Yo. Hey, whistle up. Lead.
Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman.
Jackson's pass.
So the completion results there
to
in
number
9
7,
yards.
Rashad
And
Bateman.
now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for
They were
Zay
scared to let it
Flowers.
fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brings up 4th
Zone
down.
coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Going quickly out to the right side. And some room to run now. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
Complete to Rashad Bateman.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
13. Hey, watch! No! 180! Hey!
Again, Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
To Zay Flowers.
So the completion results there at the 9 yards.
Line. A gain of 9
second and 1
brings up 2nd and 1.
You at X. 180! What is shot? 180! What is shot? Go.
Here's Jackson. And that is
Jackson's pass. Intended for Derrick Henry.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Jason's pass complete to Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here.
Good.
We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd.
Ravens 28.
Go ahead and take a shot if you
Vikings
want to.
14.
And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see how this game is.
Incomplete.
And that nearly a
Leads to
turnover,
2nd
but
and
it's
10
incomplete.
at the 35-yard line.
Fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
On the set. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Intended for T.J. Hawkinson. Incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of
Brings
confidence
up
after
3rd
the
down
last one ended up as a
10.
touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
19 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
There will play action. Here's McCarthy.
J.J.
He's going to be
McCarthy
sacked.
Right now,
Midfield
loss of
strike.
4 brings up 2nd and 14
BK.
at the 50-yard
Able to
line.
record his 5th sack of the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Come on.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Hawkinson.
And now on third down,
It's a gain
to
of
get
7.
it to the 36
Brings
to
up
pick up the
3rd
first.
and 8.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time this fall.
Intercepted by the
Hamilton picks
Ravens.
it. And the
They'll take
Ravens are
over
going to
first
take
and
over
10
at their own 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's got him in, complete.
Jackson's pass.
And the Ravens going to use one of their
7,
timeouts.
Rashad Bateman.
As the clock will
A
stop
gain
with
of 40
34
yards.
seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Baltimore.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Rashad Bateman. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Mike Andrews.
And not a common
Incomplete.
sight, at least on this
Coverage
drive.
by Byron
Momentary
Murphy.
setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them now. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
Jackson's
The
pass.
5-yard
Complete
line
to
before
Mark
going out of
Andrews.
bounds.
First and
That
goal
one
at
goes
the
for
5-yard
16
line.
yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their
intended
credit,
for
resulted in
Justin
a healthy amount of
Jefferson.
yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to
Malachi
anticipate that
starts
defense
on the
loosening
coverage.
up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Open man, he's got him. The tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 19
yards there on the catch and run.
And the Vikings.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator
First
scheming
and
his
10
guy
at the
open. Just a little
46-yard
underneath
line.
route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On play action, now McCarthy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught. Justin Jefferson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Play after,
kick
right
is
down
good.
the middle. And they're within
Makes the
7
score
now,
Ravens 28,
28-21.
Vikings 21. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go
The
as it
Ravens
skips through the
take
back
over
of the end
first and
zone
10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change.
It's a gain of 9.
Otherwise,
Brings up second and a yard.
You got to be careful
at the
right
44-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Play action. Now Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll power his way forward for about
Derrick
4
Henry
yards
on the
there on the
handoff.
first down carry.
Blake Cashman
The way
on
things
the
have gone
tackle.
in this one, the running game
4
was something of
yards
an
on the
afterthought,
pickup.
and that's not been too
Second
bad for
and
them, has
6.
it?
Yeah, the offensive
At
returns
the
have been good, but I
46-yard
guess we
line.
figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. In motion goes the tight end. Jackson now. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's got this
to
down
number
a yard or
7,
two shy of the
Rashad
40
Bateman.
before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Jackson's pass
He's going to go out of
complete to
bounds, but
Mark
he takes
Andrews.
this one down just shy
A
of the
gain
20.
of 21 yards.
Great way to convert
And
on
the
3rd
Raven
down there.
first
21
down.
yards the play.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The
Jackson's
pressure got
pass
to him as he released it.
incomplete on the
And it's
throwaway.
2nd down.
Well,
Makes it
momentary
2nd and
speed
10
bump there
at
with
the
that throw,
21-yard
partner.
line.
The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And Jackson throwing once more. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And able to get this
Jackson's
down
pass
inside the 15,
complete
either the
to
13
Zay
or 14
Flowers.
before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 7 yards.
They get 7 out of
And
that,
it's
so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. And this is caught.
Jackson's pass complete to Charlie Kohler. Touchdown, Baltimore.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to stretch
Tyler
out their
Luke
lead.
on for the extra point.
Extra
The
point
kick
right
is
down
good.
the middle. And the lead now
Makes
up
the
to
score
14.
Ravens 35, Vikings 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a
Vikings
chance
take
to
over
return
first
this
and
one.
10
It's through the back of the end
at
zone
their
for a
own
touchback.
35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And brought down reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19, ready,
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Justin Jefferson.
There. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10.
set. Bronco 80. Liking
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
To the air with McCarthy. He runs complete. Caught by Moore. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Rondale Moore.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he's got the first down before he's brought down at the 42.
A gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4 that time as
That's
the drive
good for a
continues.
Vikings first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On play action, McCarthy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
180. Get hot. 180. Sit up.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier,
stopped at the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
They're playing
Brings
this
up
game
2nd
now
and 2.
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Get hot. 180.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
Derrick
They'll be
Henry
inside the
on
25 now at the 24.
Taken down by Jair Brown.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Ravens.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
He was
It's
brought
a
down
loss
by
of 4
Eric
there,
Wilson.
bringing up 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 27.
On one, ready? You at X.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Blitz coming and down he goes. Jonathan Greener running in to pick up the sack.
Of 8 yards.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Said not so fast. To a good drive. Didn't march to the end zone the last time out.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop the throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And
Jackson's
play there.
pass
They do get
complete
big yardage, but they're
to
still
Zay
stopped
Flowers.
a yard or two short. And
A
it's
big
4th
gain
down.
on the play.
They have
But
a
it
nice
brings
cushion.
up 4th
They just
down.
want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
Tyler
Sportsmanship,
Loop
not
on
an
for
issue.
the Ravens
Exercise
field
those
goal.
fingers.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick here
The
is
kick
good.
is good.
So after 5
Makes the
touchdowns
score,
offensively,
Ravens
hey, maybe it's
38,
time to get the kicker a
Vikings
little work, and
21.
he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot
The
to
Vikings
handle as
take
it will
over
skip through
1st
the
and
end
10
zone for a
at their
touchback
own
here.
35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And that is
McCarthy's
incomplete.
pass. Intended
That's
for
coverage you'd
Justin
expect to see in a
Jefferson.
tie game late.
Incomplete.
Not in a lopsided game like
Leads to
this.
2nd
They are
and
not
10
letting up.
at the 35-yard line.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Liking 18. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing is McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison.
McCarthy's pass.
They get
Complete
6.
to
That'll
Jordan
leave them with
Addison.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Now they'll
4.
audible to something else.
Hut, hut.
McCarthy off the play fake. And he goes down. The Ravens have to get to him.
By Curtis
They're
Jones.
indeed going to go for it
A
here
loss
on
of 2
4th down.
yards. It's
So
4th
trailing in
down.
the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Watch that ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Get up.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Jones. It's a gain of 8. That's good for our Vikings. First down.
Trap 60.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dragon 60. Check out.
Here's McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. And get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
That's another.
A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the
1st
comeback,
and 10
but
at the
certainly some
39-yard
kind of a
line.
moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the
That's
first.
another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
McCarthy going to throw again. This one swung out here to Jones. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Aaron Jones.
Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he will score. Touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Ravens 38, Vikings 28. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards
The
shy
Ravens
of the
take
30.
over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep it.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Number
You're not
22,
thinking
Derrick
touchdowns
Henry,
anymore.
the ball
You're just thinking
carrier.
first downs.
He's
To
tackled
keep
at
up
the
with your team there,
32-yard line.
keep away.
A
First
gain of
downs,
5
they
brings
can't
up
touch the ball.
second and 5.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay
Before being
Flowers.
taken down.
A gain of 27
That'll line up
on
a
the
gain
play.
of 27 on
And
the catch and
Raven
run.
first down.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Hey, Alpha, it's right. Hey, it's right.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they're running first down.
Derrick Henry, the ball
Past the 30,
carrier.
almost to the
He was brought
25.
down at the 26.
That's over 40
A gain
yards
of
of movement
15.
with those last 2 plays.
First down, Baltimore.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Come on. 180. Nice shot.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Nice shot. Sit on. 180. Nice shot.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Baltimore, The win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.